Hey everyone, it's your girl Maddie here, aka Beaver Mosh, and today I'm talking to you about Principality of Mechanical Violence from the Florida-based Soulmass. And here, this is Soulmass's fourth full-length studio album, and they continue to bring us their video game-inspired, rather spacious death doom. This album in particular is inspired by the Gundam series, which you can clearly tell by the lyrics and the song titles, and even, in my opinion, some of the sounds they play with later on in the record. This is heavy, crushing doom metal, though, with some surprising deviations, which I will get to, but always maintaining that slow, somber, desolate sound. On Jetstream Attack, things begin with these accelerating, thrashy riffs with this meaty, ferocious tone. It just slices down. What a start. The drums come in to match with a rather nice mix, in my opinion. They're punchy, they're pounding, but not overpowering, while the guitars feel rather crisp, but not over-polished. Has a real nice, nasty crunch to them. The vocals have that dour, low growl that we tend to associate with death doom, performed with a lot of aggression and spite. Good stuff. Cold-Blooded Calculation introduces some very acute, kind of mechanical licks and even these satisfying bends. There are plenty of passages on this record that seem to kind of reach out of typical death doom flavors, to where while death doom probably is the classification, it isn't maybe the most proper way to describe every aspect of this album. The band is, of course, still very good at these slow sections with ominous melodies and thick, murky riffs. This track in particular provides a really satisfying dynamic contrast across its duration. I really like this swampy, ghostly bass riff that seems to bring forward the track Living Dead Division forward. They also seem to do a good job of introducing some more solemn, maybe gothic-inspired moments with these dark, dour melodies and more ornate textures. The leads, too, are fantastic. They really sell an atmosphere. They have this vampiric feeling to them. They're not just shredding for the sake of shredding. Stardust has probably the dustiest, cobweb-infested riffs on the entire album. Slow, crushing, depressing shit. It's heavy as all hell. The band does some cool work with these palm-muted passages that do a good job of building tension. It always feels like something's about to jump up at you. It's creeping up on something. Nothing Left has this ferocious groove to it. The drums are militant and unforgiving, while the guitars slice down with these violent rhythmic intervals, also attaching some kind of dissonant flourishes on top for some really sinister passages. And then everything slows down to a snail pace. These big wall-shattering guitars and angered, bellowing vocals. Everything feels like it's about to burst. Great dynamic execution here. On Red Comet, we get these cool, hallucinatory, spiraling leads that introduce a nice touch of psychedelia here. I love these choppy, almost swung riffs. It has a nice skeleton to it. It's one of those riffs where you just kind of close one eye and slow bob to it. At the bottom of the Gravity Well is this 9-minute, somewhat thematic closer. It's really dramatic with these slow, prodding guitars and pounding drums. The band does a great job of setting this apocalyptic yet epic feeling. Everything feels like it's crumbling down, yet you go grab a snack and enjoy experiencing it. Once again, the solo here has great depths to it. Really feels like it fits a setting. It's not overly flashy. It's really doomy. This is a very heavy, desolate, and proper way to close the album out. This album from Soulmass offers big, brash, sci-fi riffs that crush you but leave you room to breathe and ponder the punishment. I think the production here is great. It sounds really good for the type of record that they are making. The songs remain interesting throughout. It's a very cohesive record, yet there's a lot of variation still. If you like the more death side of Death Doom, then Get on this. The playing is good. The vocals really sell it. It hits all the boxes. And hey, those are my thoughts. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button. It'd mean the world to me if you consider subscribing. I have a Twitter you can follow. Link to that is in the bio of this YouTube channel. Leave a comment. I love getting to engage with those. Thank you to my patrons. And yes, I have a patron now. No pressure to give. But if that's a way you'd like to support the show, keep it more sustainable, I would really appreciate it. Hey, keep it metal. My name is Maddie, a.k.a. Beavermach, and I'm signing off.